Okay, this is my unboxing of the PlayStation Vita. Just came in the mail today. Got the PlayStation Vita First Edition bundle. This is the one that came out a week early than the 3G and Wi-Fi one. This one is 3G and Wi-Fi. Only comes with a 4 gig card though. Unlike the 3G that comes with an 8 gig. Comes with a game and a case. So I really got it because, hey, I wanted it a week early. I mean, that matters to me, getting it early. I've had a lot of fun with the one I already had, so here it goes. Let's see what's in here. Another box. And that must, yep, that's just the PSP Vita itself. Okay. And some accessories. It's a pretty small box, actually. Nothing too special back here, just contents and some pictures. Alright, what's in here? Doesn't look like much. Looks like AT&T card, or no, just accessories card, useless. Protection plan, useless. And AR cards. Augmented reality cards, yes. Okay, useless for now. It's the 4 gig memory card. Comes with it. These things are small. Okay. Can hold 1 to 2 full games, 3 movies, and 1,000 songs, 800 photos. It's not bad, I guess. I'll just get another one later. Free game, Little Deviants. I actually hear this game's pretty good, so we'll see how that plays a little later. And a bulky leather. Is that leather? Yes, it's leather. Yeah, I guess a bulky leather case. Actually pretty sturdy. This is where you keep the PS Vita, games, accessories, whatever. Alright, back to the good stuff. Oops. Alright, the Vita. Let's get a look at this baby. I unbox my consoles with kitchen knives. I don't care. Sony's notorious boxing. Okay, welcome to the world of PlayStation. AT&T trying to get me to buy their stuff. USB charging cable. This end hooks up to the PS Vita, and this end will go to the computer or to the power source, which is the power block right here, which, in my opinion, is kind of inconvenient for a portable. I mean, at least come attached one end. I guess that's for if you just want to plug it on the wall. So I guess you can charge this with the computer, I'm assuming. So we'll see about that later. And here's the other half of the cord. And here is the quick start guide. Blah, blah. I think there's some more blah in there. Yep, there's some more blah in there. Okay, who reads those anyway? And the Vita. How beautiful. Looks like there's more thing in there. That's probably even more relevant. Instruction safety guide. This thing isn't going to blow up in my hand or anything. Okay. Beautiful system. Beautiful. Can you get a look at that? Beautiful. Now, luckily, I already have one prepared over here, so I could show you guys the interface. So we don't have to go through that long, stupid setup. And this is pretty much just the interface. Very smooth. Probably one of the smoothest things I've ever had the pleasure of playing around with, other than my iPhone, which is very smooth. I would even go as far as to say this is a lot more smooth than the iPhone. Not Nothing too special when you get it. Just some welcome packs. Very responsive touchscreen. Just try not to touch it with your fingernail like I just did. But if it's touching skin, it's going to work. Definitely. Very sensitive. Very, very sensitive. The multitasking is great, actually. Just hit the PlayStation button, and you're able to scroll through your apps, so you can have multiple apps open at once, even if you're playing a game, such as Hot Shots Golf. I'm actually a big fan of this series, so here, let's turn the light off, maybe we can get a better look. Blah, blah. I'm not sure if you can see that, it looks a little glary. You can switch right through apps. Go back to this. We'll close the application, but then again, whatever, I don't care about that. Multitasking is very smooth. I haven't seen any slowdowns with this, even having multiple things open. The web browser, it's basically a PSP web browser. I'll tell you that. It's not the greatest, but then again, I didn't buy this thing to browse the internet. I bought this thing to play games on, to have fun with. I have an iPhone to get on the internet with if I want great internet. By far, it's a big upgrade from the PSP's internet. Very responsive touchscreen. Pages load pretty quick. I'll try going on another site. It loads very quick. Not really much to say about it. It's okay. Loads pretty quick. Still has the checkered background like the original PSP and the iPhone. Comes in pretty clear. Smoothing is really fluid. A lot of people don't really like it, which I really don't see why. I mean, I can see you not liking it, but it's not a web browser. It's not the phone. The PS Vita is not a mobile web browser. It's a PlayStation. It's a gaming console. It's not really specifically for streaming web content and streaming videos. Stuff like that. As soon as you install a game, it's going to give you a quick icon to put onto your, I guess they call it a dashboard, I don't know what it's called, whatever. And they're all going to stack down there. Go to the next page, get in an empty spot. Remote play is actually, I don't think it's very functional right now. I tried it last night, and it didn't work too well. No, it didn't. It worked, but it doesn't let me play any games right now just because I don't think they want it to work yet as of release. Trophies, App Store. You can get all your PSP games and Vita games here. If you're not connected to the internet, it's gonna force you to get online, of course, because the PS Vita store is online, of course. But it pretty much won't let you get past anything unless you're online. Around this part, this is a very online system. I really couldn't recommend getting it if you don't really have means of internet anywhere. So if you're living in the middle of the jungle and you don't have internet, I probably wouldn't get one. That's just me, though. That's just my opinion. The camera's actually pretty good on it. I'm not going to show you that because it's pretty dark. It's not real HD, but it looks better than the Motorola Zoom, I think, personally. It's nowhere near the iPhone, nowhere near your Canon 60D or whatever you use to record. It's better than. It's not as good as this Flip either, but this Flip is pretty crappy. But other than that, it doesn't come with any preloaded music like the Zoom, which was made by Motorola, so I shouldn't even compare like that. But it's actually pretty good. Browsing through music, I have nothing on here yet. Haven't really got to play around with that. The videos look really good. They're real crisp, unlike the PSP, which didn't look very bad, but I thought it looked pretty good actually on the PSP, and this just blew me away when I looked at it. Other than that, there's really not much else to see. There's maps, but then again, who hasn't seen Google Maps settings? I did not see this before. I'm not sure what this is. What is this? Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's how you close apps. If you have them open, you can just peel them. I find it pretty cool how you have different ways you can peel this. You can pull it to the corner, you can pull it to the side, you can pull it down. So I think that's pretty cool, my personal opinion. Near is a really cool feature. I don't know too much about it, but I know that it gets your location and it tells you who around you has a PS Vita and who's online, who's playing games, who played what game last, stuff like that. It's pretty cool, and it's implemented in a lot of games, just like even Uncharted, with the black market as well. The black market on Uncharted. Group messaging is just you can IM your friends, stuff like that. It's pretty much just your PSN friends. I'm not on my PSN account right now, I'd show you. Network operators, just them trying to get you to set up AT&T. I haven't done that yet. I got a 3G for the 3G, but I just haven't set up the 3G yet because I haven't really found a need for the 3G yet. I'm not really playing it while I'm driving, so I'm going from work to home to the toilet. You know what I mean? I have Wi-Fi in all those places. But other than that, I don't really see a need for the 3G. So if you have the extra cash, go for it. You might need it one day, but until then, I don't really see a need for it. The touch panel on the back is pretty responsive, actually. And contrary to the popular belief, you don't bump into it. Turn the light on. You don't bump into this as much as you think you would. Your hands may rest on it, but it actually takes some pressure to actually activate it. I don't know if they pushed an update for that, but it actually takes some pressure for that to even activate. But not too much pressure, but you can still chill out if you just really don't want to hold it proper or hold it on the grips. You can really just chill out with it. Front-facing camera is right above the buttons, which I don't really find that a big deal. I don't consider myself fat-fingered and roll over that anyway, and a smudge isn't really a big deal. I think that's about it. Analog sticks are very functional. Rotate very nice. They're true analog, so they roll really well. They're not just directionals with an analog stick over it like some pieces of hardware. They're very responsive. They do take some getting used to, and they're very sensitive, so I could see a lot of PlayStation games being put on this. Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Battlefield, stuff like that, that requires 2 analog sticks to view camera, gun angles, stuff like that. I also hear they're going to implement an R2 and R1, or R2 and L1, L2 and R2 into the back panel, which I think would actually work, since really your middle fingers are resting on the touchpad, so I could see how that could work. But yeah, that's about it. This has been my unboxing and quick review of the PS Vita.